Welcome back to the channel. We are the Jimmies.
Oh, we were in unison on that one.
Jinx, you owe me a soda. So guys, today we are going to be reviewing, installing, talking about Auxito LED light bulbs, yeah, for your headlights. So if you guys check the channel out, you might have seen the Ford emblem, LED Ford emblem that we installed. If you haven't already, check it out. It is should be in that corner. If you see this net in the way, it's love bug season here, so just keeping everything clean, saving your radiator.
Yeah.
Auxito, they saw our video, reached out to us and sent us some LED headlights and some taillights, which we really appreciate. Thank you guys. Big shout out to them.
Auxito, like you see right there. This truck has 2 on each side, so it's 2 in each box.
So the biggest problem we had was this is LED. The regular lights were halogen. It just never, it didn't match. It was just off. Like every time you saw it, this would be that beautiful LED bright, and then these would just be the standard old halogen lights. It just,
I mean, if you got the bank, you can buy the $1,200 replacement LED lights.
I do not.
Right, so we were looking for a cheaper alternative. LED lights we were looking into, they reached out to us, so we figured, hey, let's give them a try.
Yeah, so we're gonna be installing these today. On the F-250, this is a diesel, so this is a little bit harder to install, just because when we lift up the hood, there's really no access to the light bulbs, so we'll actually have to take a few things apart. So it's not gonna be hard.
It looks like a lot.
Yeah.
But it's not really.
1 gear on the Jimmy scale. It's pretty easy. If you've ever changed your grill or you did install this LED light, it's basically same kind of process of what you have to take apart. So with that being said, we'd like to, again, thank Auxito for sending us these lights. If you guys are interested in these lights, they have packages where you can get all LED lights for your entire truck.
And they're affordable. I mean,
yeah, this is something that I'm extremely excited about too for my F-150.
All your light. We're talking third brake light, the marker lights, every light.
License plate lights, everything you need. So if you guys are interested, please check out their website. We'll throw that right in the description. Maybe I'll throw it on the screen too if you want. And if you are buying something, please use our promo code. We have a promo code Jimmy2Tech.
Saves you 15%.
Yep.
Gives us a little kickback
helps
too,
you
which
guys.
helps the channel.
It helps us, and we appreciate it. We put a lot of time into these videos. So with that being said, is there anything else you want to add in there?
No, with that being said, let's pop this up. We'll get this stuff torn apart.
So we got this hood open. First thing we're going to do here, no doubt, is take off this bug screen. So if you guys are interested in a product like this, especially if you had a lot of bugs, want to keep your grill clean.
It keeps your radiator clean, so you don't want to overheat or nothing. And they get heavy down here.
Yeah, so this right here, you can just check right in the description. We'll throw
it's custom fit for the truck. So
Amazon link for you guys.
Easy install.
Check it out.
There's something else to help you guys. Plus, it ain't fun cleaning bugs off the front of this.
Oh, it's not. That's the most time-consuming cleaning your vehicle, honestly. I just wanted to show you guys just a little bit better because I know I was saying here. As you see here, there's no access to these bulbs, really. I have the windshield washer fluid thing here. You're not reaching a hand down there to get anything. And then, so that's why we have to disassemble this. This might not be your exact issue. You might have a gas engine, might actually have space, or I know in a lot of vehicles, the airbox.
Yeah, the Ford airbox, you just pull off that one intake part.
Will give you access to your headlights. So your job might be a lot easier, so just don't be intimidated by this if this doesn't apply to you. But yeah, regular engine, you should be able to just reach to. It's as simple as just changing a bulb. There's nothing simple you have to do. Plug and play pretty much.
Yeah, you're pretty much on this. We're just gonna pop all these plastic clips off. There's a bunch, like 14 on here or something. Take this piece off. There's some bolts for the grill. We take that off, this pops out. Then a couple bolts for the lights, and they pop out. So it really ain't a lot. It looks like you tore the whole front end apart, but it ain't bad.
So we'll speed through some of that for you guys. We'll get cooking.
Yeah, we'll pop a couple of these, and you'll just see us speed through them, so you guys don't have to sit through that pain.
All right, so let's get started.
Let's go. All right, like we said, guys, we're just gonna get underneath these clips, pop them up like that. You'll see them come up.
I miss our panel poppers.
Right there. Yeah, we usually have the panel poppers. We didn't bring those.
Okay, that's it.
It bit me. Bit me, Charlie.
Okay, set this down.
Boom.
Set it there. Okay, then we just have these.
You see that piece is off, guys? Next, you got these bolts along the top of the grill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of them. 8 of them. It looks like, what, a 10? Usually everything's a 10, isn't it?
Yeah, most of the time. 11, 10. We'll see. Yeah. All right, everybody. so we have all of these out now. So now is the kind of freaky part where we have to kind of pull the grill off. There are clips that are inside of here, so you want to be gentle because you don't want to bust the clips out.
Plus, like we said, we have the Raptor lights and this thing.
Yeah, so we can't pull it out quick. We need to kind of get it off there and then keep it there so we can unplug anything that we need to. Oh.
Boom.
Yeah, well, you got it. And then I just need to pull.
Pull yours.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah,
the Raptor light I'll set up top.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and then, are we hardwired or is there it plugged?
There's got to be a plug, right? Or does that?
I don't know if we went, I think it went into there.
It probably does.
Yeah, but that's fine. If we can find a way to keep this up, we can kind of just leave it there, and then I have access to the headlights.
Well, we could probably put it right up, right?
Yeah, well, there you go. Oh, don't go too far.
Then all we got.
Yeah, that's all you got. I can undo your zip tie and give you more.
Well, it's more to this side right now. We'll do that light first,
and then we can rotate.
Oh,
right. Yeah, as much as we can. All right, guys, so we got this off. We are wired in for the light, so.
I don't know if you guys can see it down here. Yeah, these clips right here at the bottom, you want to make sure they're still in there.
Yeah, so you'll see the actual little metal here instead of just black
And then
plastic.
these are ones where the tabs go in, and then here are the slots for all the other ones. You'll see there's some on the side. Like here's one of them. Actually, it's stuck in there.
Well, I'm all good on my side, so clearly I did something right. So we're going to be swapping or doing this light first because we're completely open here. So you can actually see now we can actually take this out. We have
one
access.
of the other little orange clips.
So I'm assuming for this, it's what? See here, 1, 2, 3. What? 1, 2, 3.
There's 1, 2, 3, and then there's one.
Is it hidden in the corner?
You gotta roll
well,
this
they can't
down.
see it, but.
We'll show them that in a second.
All right, cool. And that one.
And that pulls then the light will come right out.
All right, guys. So.
You want to hold the camera and point those?
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab the camera, show you guys this a little bit better. So let's get this baby off. All right, everybody. So this is kind of a close-up. So we're gonna have to remove this right here, and then on the front of the light, there's 2 in here. So there's one right in here. There's one right in there, and then the last one is on the corner of the light. You'll have your little rubber boot here above your bumper. Just gonna fold that down, and then if you look inside of there, hope you guys can see it. Yeah, it's right inside of there.
You should be able to see it. If not, if your bumper's up too high, you're gonna have to loosen your bumper, but most people will be able to see that.
Yeah, you should have the gap there. So I'm just gonna let him get taking these off.
So far, they all appear to be the same length.
Yep. That's something you have to do when you're taking stuff apart. Try to keep it separated and keep a mental note on what went where.
Here, just be careful you don't scratch your paint.
There we go.
There we are. And that's the only one that color, so that'll go back in that side. That should be it.
Does it have a clip kind of thing?
A what?
A clip, like the backlights, like is there one?
I don't think so. Just make sure we're not forgetting anything.
You know, sometimes you just gotta pull and see what happens. Oh, well, we don't have access.
Just a connection.
Oh, was it?
It's down in there.
Okay,
Here
cool.
we go.
Awesome, guys. So we actually have the full front headlight off. So this is going to be easy as taking these out, then replacing the bulbs, then it's just reassembly.
That's why you want those nuts. Get rid of the bugs that didn't make it.
Oh, little fella. All right, so we'll put this camera back in the tripod and
pull out a light bulb.
Yep. All right, guys. So we took the whole headlight out. It was pretty much just unplugging 3 plugs total. You just unplugged 4? Yeah, you had this one too. Okay.
Yep, the little one.
4 plugs. We just wanted to take it off here so it was easier to change and show you guys rather than trying to hold it up against the truck. If you were doing this yourself, you could simply just, let it lean on you and change them. But
it is easier this way.
Yeah, for viewers' sake, it's easier.
Everything that you're gonna have to take off.
All right, so you can start working on the boots, just pulling one out, and I'll show you guys the Auxito LED light. So we unpackaged the plastic so this one's still wrapped. You pull this out. Pretty beautiful. I like how it slides out as a package. Product manual. Always read the manuals. This is what it looks like. The 2 lights. Very nice.
This is what the old one looks like.
Yep. So you have a comparison. I'll pull this one out so you guys can get a better look at the actual light. So, yep, these are the two together.
These don't have the big bulky fan on it, which is odd to see, but the fan's in here.
Yeah,
so
I can see the
it's supposed to keep it cool.
casing. So if you guys take a look here, it actually says Auxito, DC, 9 to 30 volt, and boom, there it is. Very nice. So we're going to install this. So I will have him scooch over a little bit so he's more in frame, and we'll just swap the bulbs. Okay. So then
again, in here, you guys can't really see it.
It's gonna be hard to see, yeah.
But there's cutouts. There's one bigger one than the other one that it only lines up with the big one on this.
Yep. Big one is this one. So it's that.
And you want to make sure when you pull out the old headlight that you take the rubber seal off, because this one has its own seal.
Did I get it? I think. Oh, I need to go a little bit more, I think.
I don't know, it felt weird, but
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I mean, I guess it's right.
It's tight in there. Yeah, that feels better to me.
Then you put your boot back on, slide over top of it here. So it really only goes in one way.
Oh, I can change it without even moving the boot. Easier way to do it.
Well, yeah, if it works.
I just kept the boot, yeah.
Okay, well, the other one kind of had a different. See, this is what we're talking about. Get the seal off.
Yep.
Are we out of frame for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Here, you just this will stick. You want to make sure that comes off.
And then put it back on.
Put it back
there.
on the light.
Since these are still good, we'll just keep these as spares just in case for any reason we need
That's
to
good that
change
you
one
can
quick.
keep the boot on.
Yep, saves you a little bit of time.
Some of the videos you watch will show the boots coming off. Hey, don't waste your time.
Exactly. So then we're all set here. So I'm just gonna put that in, look for the big one right there. Give her a good spin. There we go. Boom, locked. I'm all set.
See, I messed with the boot and he's done with me already.
Exactly, guys.
So leave the boot alone.
All right, so I'll let him finish this up, and then we will
Test it before we put it back in there.
Yep, we'll go over to the truck, plug it in, turn on the headlights, make sure that it is functioning properly, and then we'll put it all back together on this side, then switch to the next side. All right, everybody, so we have the bulbs switched. We just plugged everything back in. I'm just gonna have him push it a little bit up so you guys can kind of see this. We want to do a quick test just to make sure everything's working here, so I'm just gonna turn on the headlights real fast.
Wow, that's nice.
Yup, looking good.
I can hear the little fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear them a little bit.
Yeah, so guys, that's actually pretty cool. So the fan's clearly working, so the bulbs with that little fan. That's awesome. So I'll shut this off and we'll get this back
We'll
assembled.
put this one back in and he can start taking that one out. Always start them by hand so you don't cross thread them. And be careful, they are plastic.
So while he's doing that, guys, I do want to show you a little bit more of the box, which is nice. It's the Auxito box. They do have it listed on the side of all the different types of bulbs they have, and they mark what one you got specifically. So we have the 9008H13s, but they do have a bunch of options. So your vehicle, they're gonna have the headlight for it. And tail lights, pretty much any lights you need. And I'm actually very impressed that we heard that fan. That was actually really cool.
At least you know they're working, so keep the bulbs cool.
Yeah, exactly, because you know they're gonna get warm. You're good.
Done.
Boom, one side done, guys. Off to the next, and it's just a copy, and then we'll have both lights. I'm pretty excited. How about you? What do you got?
I love it, because now finally these headlights will match that emblem. Because it was these look so yellow compared to that.
Yeah, they did. It really looked off.
Look how clean this is with that net on there.
Yeah.
Not full of bugs. Awesome. All right, guys, we're just finishing up, buttoning this up. You've seen what we did to take it off. It's just a reverse of that. Plus you have the lights. We did that side. You didn't see this side, but it's the same thing. We're just pushing all these clips down.
I'll take that tool. All right, one thing we just want to mention just on the side, when you are doing your headlights, at least the way we did it, just be careful when you pull the headlights out because you don't want to break it on any clips. Again, you're dealing with plastic, so just
We
be
did
careful.
notice in the light on this side, the bottom bolt one was already broke off. So we're
Trust
gonna have
us,
to
we
repair that.
didn't break it. So
So we're gonna have to get something to fix that, but It's been that way a while, apparently.
So now that this is finished, you can close the hood. I'll turn the lights on, maybe back up the camera so you guys can see them both together at least. Or I should turn the truck on so you actually get your light too.
Yeah, double check for tools.
I think we're all set. Yeah. So we'll turn the truck on for you guys. Turn on the headlights so you can actually see the light. That's going to be cool.
It's going to look awesome.
Yep, so this is... Yeah, 1 second, guys. We'll back you right up. Again, we're going to show a picture a little bit, well, in the video so you guys can see the comparison. Of before and after. It's gonna look a little flickery to you because it hurts, but nice solid clean LED light.
Oh yeah, it does flicker on the camera.
It does match the Ford LED light really good.
Color, yeah, must be good.
So I think that's a nice look. Your Raptor lights go with your
I just think it's funny. It's blinking.
Yeah, that's
flashing to everybody, but no, they're solid. Dude, it just looks funny.
Hit the high beams quick.
High beams. Boom. Looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. Like I said, we don't have that yellow color anymore.
So, we just had to put this back on here, guys. We forgot to put it before the finished product.
But love bug season is like twice a year down here. Once it's over, we'll take off for a bit.
Yeah, so as I was saying, little side there, they did send us some tail lights here, so we're going to swap around here and attempt to put some tail lights on the back to kind of make that match.
We've had stuff where we've taken off, because we had the bed off of this to do the that fifth wheel thing, remember that? And the lights come out really easy on it. I mean, it's like 2 bolts. I mean,
two
that's
bolts,
quick job.
it's plug and play. So
nothing like the front.
We'll hop to it. So I think that sums up our front. So let's hop onto the back.
Yeah, let's get back, see what we can do. All right, guys, we just finished up the headlights on the Superduty, but we ran into a slight issue doing the taillights.
Yeah, so the F250, the taillight, each side takes 2 bulbs, and we were only sent 2.
We were only sent 2, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, luckily, you know, I came here, so I have the F150, and the F150 takes 1 bulb in each taillight, so we'll be able to at least do it on here so you can see a finished...
Well, technically it takes 2 in each taillight, but only 1 for the brake and turn signals, and then the other one is the backup lights.
Is the backup, but, like, we're not really worried about that right now.
We'll have them send us the rest
we'll snag some more and
to finish it out, but at least this way you guys can see what it is like to install it, because on the 150 and the 250, they're basically the same install.
Yeah.
Just the light size
interchangeable
is different.
too, yeah. So.
And like I think you need, was it 1 7mm socket or something? We'll see here in a second.
This is really quick, but at least we're able to show you guys rather than not having enough bulbs and only being able to put like one tail light, because that's all we'll be able to do
one side. It'd look funny, so we don't want to do that. So this way you guys get to see how it goes in, if you can decide if you guys want a set of these or not. So just so you know, these are the Auxito's LEDs. We're gonna give them a try. Like we said, we were sent these to review, so we'll see how they work out. We'll let you know.
All right, so let's jump into it. All right, guys. So basically, all you're gonna need is a 7mm socket.
That's 8.
8?
8mm.
Oh, geez, my bad. I thought we said 7. So an 8mm socket, little ratchet, and then we just have these 2. We're just gonna be taking off. So we'll just loosen these off, and then we're pretty much set at that point.
Yeah. Then the rest it just pulls out. These are coarse threads, so they come out pretty quick.
Yeah, they're really, I mean, that was quick.
Well, they cut into plastic. So that also tells you when you put it back on, you don't want to over-reef them. They will break right through the plastic.
Go left-handed, 2 fingers, you know. And then this is out, and then towards me.
Grab on the side there a little bit. Nope, right here, you grab on the side. We want to try to get it to, it comes like that. Freaks you out, you think you're going to break it, but you're not.
And there we are, and then we just need to replace this top one. So
yeah, we're going to do the top one.
We'll twist this to pull it out.
I'm going to grab one of the bulbs.
I just won't let this dangle.
And as you know, on these kind of bulbs, you try not to put your finger on it, they say, but
it's good. I was just going to unplug it, but we're touching.
You can unplug it if you want to get closer to the thing and show them. So.
You just twist it out. There we go.
There we go. We can show you guys here this light, how it just goes in. You can see on one section here, when you put it back in, there's one longer of these three. You want to put it there and give it a quarter turn there.
Yeah, a little twist and you're good. So this is the original halogen bulb for your brake lights and turn signals. So we'll just set this to the side. And then we have the new ones. As you see, they look so much better.
They look cool. So
yeah, they look great. So we're just going to plug in here. Should just be a simple plug. Yep. Boom.
These with a lot of LED lights, if it doesn't work the first time, you just flip the bulb, because a lot of these are funny that way with the LEDs.
And we can give it a quick test just by unlocking the doors.
Yeah, see if that lights up.
Yep.
Okay, so you got it in the right way.
That was
Good
bright.
Deal. Yeah, that is brighter. A whole lot brighter.
It's still lit up. Ooh, is my other one lit?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
it takes a second, yeah.
All right, so then we can just put everything back in, just like how he's explaining. Put it in there.
Line the long one up in the housing. I'm sure if a lot of you guys are doing this, you probably
have
know your way around your truck.
Boom, that's in.
Wish we had the mother bulbs for that.
Yeah, I know.
We'll get them. It won't take too long.
Yeah, how about there?
Show them if we can get it in the view here. You see these little
tabs?
I know we're a little ways away, but these little tabs, they push in the grommets in the side of the truck.
So that's why this is just a straight push out. You see that one's lined up. This one is lined up.
Because there's two in the back, one here and one here.
Yeah, so like as I push, I know they're all in. And then we're just going to put these back in.
Really, that's how quick these ones are. They're great. You seen when we did the headlights on the 250, that was a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, on the 150s though, it's probably a lot. I think I can reach my high beams and low
beams
just without having to take anything off. I know the F250 you had to take off like the grill and.
Well, that's only on the diesel though. I mean, the gas one you can get away without having to take all that off.
Yeah, I know at least on this one I have so much space in the engine compartment. I mean, I could climb in there.
Yeah, lots of room for her mods. That's it for that one.
Yeah, so like I just left-hand it and I just get really up close. You know, the farther you are up here, you get less torque. So just to make sure I don't over tighten. And we're all set.
So let's finish up this other one, and I know it's daytime, but we can still kind of get a look.
Yep.
All right, now we're on to the second side. You guys know how we did the first side, so this should be pretty quick.
So I can get a finger in there. There we go.
Boom, and just like that, it's done.
Yeah,
like I said,
a really quick job.
I wish the headlights were that fast.
No, right? Well, for mine they probably are, but yeah, that 250 diesel, it's a little bit of a pain.
We're gonna find out shortly for the headlights on yours. Get these other ones in. You are converted. You know, next thing we should check on some of these is if there's any issues like warning signs on the dash, because they're LEDs now. Because some of them, some people have issues with them. So we can see.
We can start it, turn on the headlights, and see if anything pops up.
Anything pops up. Yeah.
Press the brake light a few times, just to be sure.
All right, guys, we're in the truck. We're gonna start it up. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, thank you. It's beautiful, isn't
That's that Bronco stuff in the 150, but it looks cool.
I don't drive a Bronco, but it's nice.
Yeah, it's got good animation there.
All right, I'm not seeing anything besides the seatbelt, which is good. I'll hit the brake a few times, just, nothing there. Put it in reverse for a second. Parking aid's on, that's fine. Everything seems to be going good. I don't have any lights here, so.
Yeah, I don't see any, so that's good. No issues. Well, let me go out to the back of the truck and we'll see.
Yeah,
have you press the brake.
Hit the brake, yeah.
All right, there you are, guys. You see them. Oh, it's hard to see them in the daytime here, but you can see the LED lights. It looks pretty good. We'll probably put a side-by-side or show you the 250 next to it. Looks pretty decent, but looks pretty awesome.
Okay guys, so we have the taillights in. One thing I do want to mention that we kind of just discovered a few seconds ago. You know, when you turn on your turn signals, it works, but inside the cab, when you actually hit the turn signal, you'll get the faster blink that was usually an indicator that your taillight was out. Both the turn signals are working, so that's fine, but it might be something you have to get used to. You said it was a low voltage?
Yeah, it usually detects the low voltage. The LEDs take up a lot less power, so it thinks that it's out.
So we have no error codes, so I mean that's great. It's just you might have to get used to that blinker signal. It's just going to sound a lot faster than it used to. So mine used to be
yeah,
no, it's like it got a little beat to it. So that's just something to mention. So since there's no way to really fix that, you're not going to know if your light does go out.
Not that we know of. I mean, there might be. I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, well, yeah, but again, no error codes, so you know, 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, but that's pretty much is the job, guys, for the headlights and taillights.
Probably 2 minutes aside.
If the headlights on the diesels, that's a little bit of a job, but it's really not crazy.
Yeah, exactly. It's nothing you can't handle.
It's more pulling all them tabs on top and the bolts.
And not busting anything.
And ours, you've seen, we have the light up emblem and the Raptor light, so it had more plugs to it we had to unplug too. But
yeah, but again, if you have like an F-150 like me or not a diesel engine, you'll probably have enough space to be able to reach both of your bulbs inside of your truck. So like I know when I do it on this one, it's probably going to be maybe a 10-minute job.
Yeah, easy.
I can reach right in there, pull the bulbs out, replace them, and I'm done.
Also, if your Super Duty's not diesel, you could probably reach them from the inside too, I think.
Exactly. So just don't think it's an intimidating job when you see all the work we have to do for the diesel, because
it's not really that way.
Yeah, some of you might have to do that, but there's a vast majority of you that will be able to make that change in 10 minutes or less.
Yeah, so we'll probably do a follow-up video at some point on how we like them, how they're doing.
Yeah, exactly, because you guys do know that LED bulbs can get very pricey. Like housings, the actual bulbs themselves can get way up there in the price range. So if you can get something quality that's a very good price and it works for you, I mean, you can get that better visibility. It looks a lot better on your vehicle, you know, kind of modernizes it so it's not the old halogens.
Well, these Auxito ones look like pretty good quality, and the prices are pretty decent compared to other LED bulbs. Like you go to that other person there, the bulbs are nice, they're Cree, but man, they got a price on them.
Yeah, exactly.
So like you said, if you can find a good bulb at an affordable price, that's what you want. That's where we're giving a try out. They did send it to us for review, so we'll see how they do. Let you guys know in a follow-up video.
Yeah.
By then, we might have them in both trucks, so we can tell you how long they last.
I'm definitely probably going to buy the front ones for this F-150 so I kind of match. And, you know, I'll probably get one for definitely the backup lights just to kind of make everything.
And maybe even the front marker lights, the amber light there.
Yeah, just to, make it.
They sell, on their website, if you go to their website, they sell a kit. For your truck, it'll be a whole kit with all the bulbs that you need.
Yeah, so then you'll be all set.
Yeah, and it's a little cheaper that way if you buy the kit. And if you guys want to use our coupon code Jimmy2Tech, you get I think it's 15% off your order, so that's even more savings.
Yeah, so you guys definitely head here. We'll put the link in the description. If you're interested in something like this, check them out. Don't forget the promo code. Save yourself a little bit of money. It does help our channel too. So,
I mean, if you wanted to wait a little bit until we give you our review, that's up to you too. But I mean, there are other videos and people use them. They've had pretty good luck with them. So
exactly. So
we're hoping for the same result.
So if you guys have any questions on this process, drop them right down below. We'll get to them as fast as we can. Please hit the like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. We appreciate the support. We definitely put a little extra time into these videos because like these jobs would take us a few minutes, but you know, with recording and you know, spending time editing and making sure everything's all good takes us a little bit longer. So we would just appreciate that if you guys could just. And
the bell notification, hit that, let you know when we post a video.
Yeah, because we're posting pretty regularly, about once a week.
More and more coming up, so it's
exactly.
There's some where we had a gap, but you know, things happen then. I'm sure some of you have the same.
Yeah, we're average Joes. So just make sure you hit that bell so you can see when we do put the update for this, like kind of the, you know.
And the cool thing about our channel, we are a little bit of everything, so you never know what you're going to see on our channel.
Yeah, fifth wheels, truck stuff,
RV stuff, all kinds of stuff. It's cool to get a whole different view of everything. So, till next time, guys, try something new.
Do a little bit of everything.